do sorry first, as usual. What? I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. Huh? I'm not hiding anything. But poems are so good. Are they? Yesterday's in this one too. Can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Damn. It's a good line though. No cap. Well, stop thinking weird things. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. Is that what you meant? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. I don't think I understand either. You never want to understand when I try to explain things to you, do you? Pat Sawyer said, hey, I'm not a kid, you know? You sure fucking act like one. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sawyer starts fiddling with her pencil between our hands. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Like, come on, dog. I never said that shit. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Snap. I broke my pencil. Man. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorry clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. You need to sit your ass the fuck down somewhere, man. This is crazy. Let's sit down. Not for real, bro. It's like she's tweaking. I grab Sawyer's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Let's see. I'm glad I could fucking read hers. What? Hold on. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine. I'll rub them together like a bundle of kittens. I'll reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe and put the bottle on the shelf with all other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be from my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo inside my head. Huh. I actually kind of like this album, but like, it shit definitely caught me off guard in the first half, I won't lie. Like, pop off my scalp like the lid of the cookie jar is a crazy first line. Nah, holy crap, for real. Like, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Yeah, I gotta agree with you there. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Yeah, see? I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy. Well, not exactly. But I mean, well, yeah, you're talking about fucking popping your scalp off and digging around inside your brain. Like, that's not. Come on now. Let's be for real. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Turns out I always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I guess we'll see. Wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Should I show my poem to next? I know Yuri's just gonna click on shit, so should we just go ahead and get that out the way? Yeah, we'll just do Yuri. Get her shit out the way, so she can fucking cook my ass like she cooked the last one. Well done. Skills are already improving. Really. Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. I'm not. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Believe me, I'm not sure about this shit. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down all the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. Certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Just a poem here for today. Alright, let's see. Fuck. I forgot. I cannot read. Is that it? The raccoon? Let me finish. Struggle to read this shit. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Alright. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. That's true. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon. An urge? Yeah. The moon increments. What? Is that? Yeah, the moon increments its phase and reflects. I'm like, I can hardly read this shit. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again. Is this about fucking self-harm? Is like she talking about cutting herself? Because that's what it sounds like here. It's kind of fucked up. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, I can see that. Do we need to call somebody for you? Because it sounds to me like you talking about cutting yourself. And that's a no-no. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I take it at face value and I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Um, so cutting yourself is an unusual hobby. I mean, I guess it is unusual, but like it's a hobby. Those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Yeah, I can't imagine why. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Or do you keep them to yourself because they're embarrassing? People would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that? Well, I mean, I guess so. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. That's fair. Well, maybe she isn't talking about cutting herself, and that's what it seemed like. But it could be some other shit, I suppose. So maybe shouldn't jump to conclusions there. But I'm still gonna assume that's what it's about. The best we can do is respect each other in our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. Thanks. Alright, next. We're gonna get Noski's like 5th grade poem out the way. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? How about anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win? I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. I mean, I guess. Even though, like, can you really count criticism from her? Like, she just be bullshitting. Like, what makes you... Maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Let's see yours. Let's see your shit. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Suri's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah, well, I guess you've been friends with her so long, you might be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Suri has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like me? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Damn. That was a little unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Let's get to your damn poem so we can see your shit. Like, think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she probably would just fly away like letting go of a balloon. That's fair. Say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Here, let's see. Amy likes spiders. It's fucking goofy ass music too. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Alright. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Time I hurt my leg really bad, Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. Damn. I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders, but what if her friends start to like spiders too? So I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. All right. I mean, okay. Not bad, right? I mean, a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. But I feel like that was about Yuri. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter, it can be about anything. Or to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. Okay, so she's like referring to herself. Okay, I see. That just makes you feel stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Yeah, fair enough, I guess. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. That is a good point. I mean, like, you can't like shit nowadays. Especially on shit like Twitter and shit. You say that you like something, and it's gonna be 1,000 niggas calling that shit ass just for no reason. even if the criticism don't make sense. Huh, that's funny. You wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. You said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you, that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge her or anything. Honestly, has trouble finding words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. She feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. Really. By the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna make a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, only Monica left. Hi again. Oh, I'm getting tired of fucking talking. Probably gonna stop whenever they assign me fucking homework next. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. Happy that you're applying yourself. I'm not. I'm tired of this shit. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayuri like the other one that you wrote. So I guess those words, I mean, obviously, like, you know, when you click the words, like the little character lights up, so like it'll change based on the words you pick. But I don't know, how the fuck am I supposed to know like which words go with which person? You two like the dynamic duo. Kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. It's only like, what, the third day, right? Yeah, third day here. Sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, let's see. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. A violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Oh, sine, cosine, tangent. I'm like, what the fuck? Like playing chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. Endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Alright. It's even more abstract than your last one. I'm like, yeah, I can't really say I understood that one. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. Oh, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. I think that's a bit of an over-exaggeration. The way I wrote those the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Is that what that means? Whatever you say, gang. Let's see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So do you know what it's about? So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. And you know what the fuck I meant. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Alright, thanks. Never know, you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? What? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. Well done reading each other's poems, right? We're just gonna gloss over it. That shit was weird as fuck. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. We really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really deal well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Suri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. No, it does not. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem. The cool part is we're going to also be letting anyone else come up and recite poems too. That's assuming anyone else will have a poem they want to share. So he's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry, who's been coloring the poster holds it up for us to see? Are you kidding me, Monica? You already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I mean, that shit is kind of last minute. You just said they was going to be performing. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayuri. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then I think it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's all about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons and having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them and find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Asking Yuri to remain silent. Sayuri looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayuri and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh golly. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Bro, how are we supposed to go on stage and shit if you can't even read that shit in front of us? This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Exactly. Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is it something she's done before or simply unnatural? Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayuri? I'll go next. Damn. Yuri just fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Damn. Sophisticated ass title. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into what the whirling fire Yuri keeps inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she is bewildered herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, but we were caught off guard. Something that must be forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. It's Sayuri's turn. Sayuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. I'm ready to go home. Started a giggle. Sayuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of it like you recite to other people, like you reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come with the best out of it. I see. Okay then. Sayuri begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayuri finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayuri. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. Or it might be that other poems. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Get a little more force behind it depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that sort of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before well, I compared to you guys anyways. Might as well let me lower everyone's standards a little more before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poems. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. Damn, so that just confirmed it. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, go on. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why are you all looking at me? Come on, man. Can we just get this over with so we can go home? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, the poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's traditional trademark style, and we're surprisingly well spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. How well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. That's so. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. When it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Surprise. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. You don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up home and get enough practice before the festival. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Oh. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. That's about it for today. Finally, we can go home. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And I have to do my best. Ready to go? Yep. Look at you two always going to home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Bro, is it that serious? Like, it must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Not for real, like, come on. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. We'll call him Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, you asked to walk home with you. What I do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, like, I guess we'll just say that. I think I would ditch you for Yuri, but she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. Wouldn't just ruin that for you. So a weird way of putting that, but I guess. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about, but I want to respect her and make her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?